So we were just about to go into this big hive of vampires to pick up a, Hi, Rocket. Do you have to chew that right now? Yeah, he's fine. He's just chewing on his toy. So that's what the noise is back behind us. Alright. So we're gonna get the staff back for our friend Onmund. Alright, let me make sure that I am all set for vampires. Yes, fire breath is good. It's definitely one of the creepiest names, Blood Throne. Anywho. So we're going to use, at the least, one more of Jizargo's Flame Cloak scrolls, so we can get his done as well. Ow! Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much for stepping on that.
Hello? Who's there?
Perfect, Vib idiot. Okay. Let's get a scroll ready.
You ready to die today, huh? What was that? Mine's playing tricks on me.
Oh. Sorry. Crap.
Never should have come here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh crap. Crap. I made him mad. He thinks I'm trying to hurt him. Crap. Okay, look, I put away my weapons. We're friends. Oh no. Oh no. He's mad. He's mad. Okay.
Is someone
Oh!
there?
Might have to go back and save. 'Cause, yeah. I don't think I ever want to be on his bad side. Goodness. Is there perhaps a storm, fireball, current circle, harmony. Won't fight. Okay. I'm gonna mark that. Calm. Okay, so I do have that. Okay. I'm gonna go back as safe. Okay. Yeah. That was not fun. Okay. Are we friends?
Divine smile on you, friend. Let's get going then.
Okay. I'm going to be more careful next time. I'm going to have him stay back while I use the flame cloak scroll. Yup. Oh, nice.
What do you need? Don't make me wait too long. I get bored very easily.
Is someone there? Over here. Going to enjoy killing. No more. Shoving that.
Okay. Right, we got that finished. So I can get Marc back. There we go. And the fire has died down at the right time.
Try not to walk into any spike-filled pits or filthy skeever dens.
Or get you mad either, apparently.
these timber supports are rotted through. It's a wonder this place is still standing.
That's actually a new line I haven't heard him say before.
There's something.
No. Dang it.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Hello? Who's there? Scent has gone.
What was that?
long dinner walks right into my house.
Was she invisible? I think she was. Ooh. Sapphire. Pretty. Sorry.
Must die.
Just look at this place. Is this what passes for a fort in Skyrim? There is no greater madness than those who seek to become vampires. That's a dark bargain if there ever was one.
It's quite the face. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. All right.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
Yeah. Be fun to, that's right, I keep forgetting. Daro'Mei would like to
I
become a
trust you're not
thing
planning any trouble.
for, like,
What can I do for you, friend?
each hold. So we can go ahead and try.
Or fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
How come you're in Winterhold? My pa says people like you are the reason no one lives here anymore.
Guess I'm wearing a mage's thing.
What's your business here in Winterhold? Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason. What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse. Most of the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen. I too. And if you count yourself among their numbers, then you've blood on your hands as well. There's nothing left of Winterhold. Nothing. Everyone knows it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Still they deny it. What? We all know the truth.
I love how he was coughing in the background. Like, oh, lies. Oh.
Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold. The very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Having that might get the ear of the other holds, and give me some authority. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Cool.
Aye.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. Next Imperial I see is dead.
Mark's like running out.
At first they called us that to belittle our cause, but we gladly accept being named for Ulfric Stormcloak, the only true High King of Skyrim. We are the true sons and daughters of Skyrim, and Ulfric. He is the truest of us all. We fight to make our land great once more, to raise up strong, noble thanes, and lay low false Jarls and the cowards who hide behind them. The sound of our fury is a storm about to break on the heads of our enemies. Our friendship, a cloak of true brotherhood for all who would wear it. Skyrim is the birthplace of humanity, the birthplace of honor, and those snow-backed Imperials renounced both when they laid down before the Thalmor. Worse still, to pay for the privilege to keep his throne, the Emperor sells Skyrim and our very gods, Talos no less, to the damn elves. And what did Torrik do? He and the Jarls that supported him, they took the Emperor's gold, sold out their people for a slave master's peace treaty. Ulfric did right killing him. Soon we'll rid Skyrim of elves, their bloody Justicars, and the Jarls in their pockets. The whole damn lot of them. And we'll cleave through the Legion to get to them. All right then.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers. I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Safe travels.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be... Trouble?
I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thum be taught like any skill? I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top. Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk. Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what. I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
Sweet.
Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Okay. Coral Dragon Claw.
Wasn't by
cool
choice,
key.
I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Branmir and I grew up here, and nearly any money I make, he drinks away. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
You ask me, not enough of Winterhold fell off into the sea.
It'll be, okay. I don't know.
Got any ale or mead?
Apparently I do.
Until next time.
There you go, it's a free drink, so you're not paying for it this time.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Apparently I can't do anything else with that dude. I should probably... I have plenty of other people that I can use as followers.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I should probably let him go, like, quote unquote, to his own classes. Yeah.
So, you think you can make it on your own then? We'll just see about that.
Goodness.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere, but magic is the same no matter where you go. J'zargo will go wherever he can to learn more, Oblivion itself if need be. And, were they magnificent?
Were they supposed to explode? They exploded.
No, that was not supposed to happen. But J'zargo is pleased to see that you are here, and not in pieces. You are a good friend to have done this. J'zargo will not forget it.
No, he can be a follower.
All right then.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Okay. I need to go upstairs. Talk to Sky. Ha.
There are some experiments the college Pleasure doing business with you.
Yay!
All right then.
Onmund.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here. Nords don't trust magic or those that use it. Made it difficult for me growing up.
I'm sorry. Here's your amulet.
I didn't think he'd really give it back. Thank you, friend. It's good to know I can count on you. All right then.
No, he can be a follower too. Yay! Alright. I don't know which one I should choose. Yeah. I don't know.
It's a fine day with you around. You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic. Lead the way.
Yay.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Ayleid, Dwemer, Daedric, or even Thalmor. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
I don't want to.
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
Don't like him at all.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Don't remove him.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Ancano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlain here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help. But this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here she is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
Okay.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
Okay, so he's just gonna say that the whole way.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need additional reasons to hate us. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
It wasn't Tolfdir, but okay.
Is it true? One of the Psijics was here in the college? Huh? That sounds ominous. Are you getting yourself into even more trouble? Did you ask Mirabelle? She runs things around here after all. Lead on.
Wait, do you have any arrows to go with
Is
that
it
bow?
true? One of the Psijics was here in the college? I'm a mage, not a pawnbroker, you know.
I know. Let's get you some good stuff. There you go.
Lead on.
Oh, you have some arrows.
Jesargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Psijic monk. The what of what? No. No idea. If it is important, maybe Tolfdir knows. He seems to know a lot. Until next time.
So I just went through here. Probably just, Arryn, but we'll see. I don't see anything.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I know.
Why are my research materials constantly disappearing? The Augur? Tragic story, really. At least the way I heard it. But that was a long time ago. It was some experiment gone horribly wrong. Ghastly results, I was told. And his ghost still roams the halls, they say. Of course, on further reflection, that may have simply been an attempt to scare me. Perhaps I'll ask Tolfdir what really happened. I understand he was here at the time. Until next time.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Okay, he doesn't have anything.
Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects.
I'm sorry.
I think the college is...
Okay, Onmund is definitely still not here.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolute. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly. That's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Very well. It's not something often discussed, as it might be misunderstood by the locals. The Augur is down in the Midden, below the college. I don't recommend going down there unless it's absolutely necessary.
Cool.
No one's heard from the Psijic Order in so many years. Hard to believe one would just suddenly show up here.
Oh darn, I can't ask him.
Until next time.
Someone in my room? Oh, okay.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident. Take care now.
If I remember right, the trapdoor that leads to the Augur is in here. But I wonder if I should do that quite yet.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement. Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot, and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Mm-hmm.
Yum. That's creepy. Sorry. Why, ew, man, nasty. Why is this under the college? We gotta switch it back. Well, Brelyna, you're into conjuration. You might find this interesting. But I'm not gonna touch it. There we go. It's foreboding. Okay. Oops. Sorry.
Thanks.
Oh, this place. So, yeah. This is a part of a, another quest, just kind of random quest. You have to, like, find its book in the library. You have to, collect a few things. And bring him back to activate the gauntlet thing. And then basically you get this Dremora pirate. You can choose to either destroy him or you can let him escape and then he'll give you like a big treasure. So that's it, so we can go on back. I think I know where the Augur is now.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Oh. Hey.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek. What you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. No, though you may be the last, the one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Thank you.
Is it true? One of the Psijics was here in the college?
Meh. There we go.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Thanks.
Mirabelle is helpful in locating the staff.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Actually, Mirabelle is probably in the other one. Last time I played through this, I took Onmund with me to Labyrinthian, and he had some interesting dialogue.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
J'zargo has heard of the Staff of Magnus. Once you are done with it, perhaps you will allow J'zargo to borrow it.
The college will be here for you. No, education is never appreciated until after the fact. Young people never understand.
J'zargo has heard of the Staff.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Perhaps you will allow J'zargo to borrow it.
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive. Very unique and definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of. The Augur. Just what have you gotten yourself involved in? Whatever is going on, whatever you're up to, be very careful. Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
No, that's not good.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative. I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Okay, since we're going to go to Mzulft.
Have you managed to track down the Synod or the Staff of Magnus?
I haven't even left yet.
So you're off to find some staff now? I don't see the point of that. You'll be all right on your own? Then I'll see you back at the college.
Bye. Yeah, since we're going to go into a Dwemer ruin, let's go ahead and get our buddy back. Because he knows those very well. And it'll be fun to hear his chatter finally on those. been away from quote-unquote home for long enough. I go check up on everyone. And tell Ayla that I killed off the giant spiders.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane was that, and more. But now, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
You're back! Let's play a game. What do you want to play? Okay, you're it. Ha! You caught me. You're it.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal.
Oh, you got... You're it.
Some are saying the Psijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They're an ancient order. I have them figured for dead.
Mama! You got me a present? Really?
Probably just an apple, but yep, just an apple.
Thanks.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take...
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger? Good work. The mindless cretins didn't stand a chance. I'll take my leave then.
Hopefully it's been enough time that he had the time to walk back to Riften. We'll see.
Trees. They're beautiful here. Reminds me of autumn at home.
I had another run-in with a thieves'
You in
guild.
town, eh? Here
Careful,
for the
you.
fishing.
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason
Take
I'm
my
here.
advice.
I
Stay
can't
at the
just
Beacon
ignore
Bar.
them,
The
Aaron.
bunkhouse isn't for you.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only...
Yep, he's back.
You looking for something or what?
I'm curious though. I would like to see. What time is it? PM. Yeah.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Divine smile on you, friend. Well, look what the Horker dragged in. Still wandering all with a master of magic at your side. You'll have nothing to fear. You lead, I'll follow.
We are heading out to a dormer place finally.
If you're looking for anything to sell for a fair price, I run the Pond Prawn over by the market. Yeah? All right then.
Do we have anything? We're gonna leave it here for now, and I'll be back.